we don't have. You think about previous managers, Martin O'Neill, Trapattoni. Their large salaries were funded outside of the FAI or supplemented outside of the FAI. I don't think we have that sort of benefactor to get a manager of their sort of standing in football. I know they were probably on the other side of their career in managing, but they were top managers all the same. You know, our salary and finances and all are going to dictate who we can go for and who is available. You know, when you go through the list and the favourites, who is available? There's not exactly massive top managers available who would ever come and take the Ireland job. They're going to be going for club jobs first of all. So, you know, of the list who's available,
I think I would hope the FAI are privy to a larger list of candidates that are interested or available or are affordable than what's been written in the press. And we may never know what some of them names are because...
Well, there are applicants that we won't know about.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people will be privately declaring their interest to the FAI. So what criteria they're looking for, we just don't know.
And in relation to the finance, I mean, let's assume that the wage would be in the region of 500,000. And given some of the names that are being proposed as potential candidates at the moment, surely 500,000 for any of those that have been mentioned so far in the public arena, surely that's more than adequate for the Ireland job.
I think it will. I think that the job would be really, really appealing to a lot of people. And your question there about whether salary is a factor, we know, whether it's because of the standing of us at the moment as a country or the coefficient or the level of results recently, that might be a put off some managers. But there will be a certain calibre of manager who just won't sit down at the table and discuss this role with the FAI because of the salary. There is no benefactor that we're aware of like there was in previous years. So that's a factor as well. But
yeah, but in fairness, Kevin, for instance, do we want somebody who isn't interested in the job because he's not getting $1 million a year? Surely we want somebody...
Well, we won't get someone who's not interested in the job. We'll only get someone who wants the job and accepts it.
If there was $1 million on offer, we may get people who would take the job.
The criticism of the past was we pay more than the Welsh national team manager, double or triple. We pay way more than the Scottish national team manager. So for a country of our size, our population, or where we stand in world football, $500,000 is probably even above what, you know, in comparison to other countries pay.
I don't think there's a need to rush the appointment. Like, there isn't a friendly till March. And if the FAI, whoever it is making the decision, if they've set criteria in their head and if they've a candidate who's available and who they know wants it and is gettable now, then make the decision now for that reason. But I don't think they should rush to make the decision just so that the post is filled, because I don't think that's the right way to do it at all. I assume there's an appeal to making the decision quickly, because a lot of the discussion about Irish football at the moment, in the absence of a manager, the focus is on the FAI. And I think that's probably an uncomfortable position for them to be in because of the reasons they outlined a moment ago. So I would understand why internally they would want to make the appointment quite quickly, but that's not a good enough reason to rush to a decision that isn't the ideal candidate.
No.